Are recording. Hi, everybody. If you are jumping on, hello, say here. Hello. Oh, that is bright. Hi, everybody. Thanks for getting on. If you are just jumping on so we can hear, if you will just mute your phone so we can hear everybody. Why is this like so bright? Like, great. Do you want to see if that's jumped on?
Sure.
Awesome. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining. We're going to wait just a couple more minutes to make sure that everybody has a chance to get on. Hello. Can you mute that one? Perfect. Hi, guys. Thanks for taking time out of your night. I'm sure some people are like trying to figure out what is a daggone Zoom meeting, but we're doing it right now. I would love to know why this is so bright on my face. Hi, guys. Say hello when you get here. You can unmute it if you want to say hey. But otherwise, we're just going to wait a couple minutes for everyone to kind of get on. They're probably trying to figure out Zoom like me. I had no idea what is a Zoom meeting. Hope y'all are having a great night. I'm super excited to share everything that is going on. We'll just give it a couple more minutes. I'm going to kind of mute everybody. And I also have my girl, Joy here. Hey! Y'all, we're a little crazy. This thing is so bright. I want them to see both of us. But anyways, why is it so bright?
I'll slide over.
Oh, there you go. Too funny. Too funny. Hello. I'm going to mute you guys as you come on, or I can mute you right before we start. I feel like we need some like theme music. For real though, look how bright that is.
It's pretty bright.
I don't know why.
Your skin still looks great.
Ooh, let me like back up.
Back up.
Let me just back up right now. All right, we'll wait probably until like 9:05. So sorry to keep you guys waiting. I'm sure people are just going to be popping on as we go. So thanks for jumping on. Super excited. Joy and I had a sip and spray tonight. It went great. I want to like turn you so they can see you.
You mean to like come sit in the
Oh,
chair
there we
with you?
go. I know it. What else did we do tonight? We went to Walmart. We won't tell Andy about that, but that was also great. He's on. He's on. It's fine. It's fine. All right, we'll give it a couple more minutes and then we'll be ready. You are on. If you'll just mute your phone. I probably can do that too. All right, we're just going to give it 2 more minutes. So sorry to keep you guys waiting, but just want to make sure everyone can get on that is trying to figure out Zoom. Because I had no idea what I was doing. Did you?
No.
I'm like, what the heck is a Zoom meeting? I don't really understand what that is. I'm also recording, so yes, for people who can't get on, we'll have it for later. Hey, guys. Yay. And did you guys see that we have a special guest coming on at the end? You excited, Joy?
I'm super excited.
All right, tell me while we're waiting, favorite fall accessory?
Boots?
She had on some cute Marley Lilies today, for real.
Monogram everything.
Oh, they were so cute.
Should I take them off and show them?
Oh, your feet might smell.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
They have orange, so they're like pumpkin spice boots.
They're super duper. All right, let's go ahead and get started. It's 9:05. I don't want to hold everybody up. I know you guys are busy, and thank you so much for taking time out of your evening and schedule to hop on and hear a little bit more about what I'm doing with Jeunesse. So I'm sure you know who I am. I'm Cameron Carson. I feel like every time I do a video though, I need to like say who I am, but I'm Cameron Carson. So actually I started Jeunesse back in March. So just a few months ago, and it actually was introduced to me last March. So a little bit over 18 months ago, Jeunesse was introduced to me. And as you guys know, I am extremely busy with my makeup artistry business, and of course adding in spray tans over the past year and a half. And of course I have 2 kids, and then my husband Andy, we're coming up on 9 years tomorrow. And so when Joy actually introduced this to me, so Joy is a mom of 7. Look at this woman, 7. Mom of 7. And when she introduced Jeunesse to me, I was like, no way. She actually brought me the all of the Envy makeup, and she paid me to do a glam school session. Literally paid me to do glam school. And when she brought it to me, at the time there was not another makeup artist in the area or at all within Jeunesse who was kind of running with Envy that could even like teach or show other people how to use it. So we kind of were like, it was the blind leading the blind. I was the blind woman, because literally I was like, oh, okay, it's aerosol. So I'm thinking of like a hairspray, like, and I'm sure if any of you have used Envy or have Envy, that may have been your first experience. It definitely was mine. Joy was wearing this cute little like ivory cream top, and literally I hosed her. Her hair, literally all of this was like white. Her hair looked like literally like a bar of Dove soap, and I had literally like tried every shade. I had no idea what I was doing, and I just was like, first of all, this is a mess, and I was like, I don't understand how you can do makeup with 9 shades. So I was like, no, thank you, Joy, for your time and for paying me for glam school, but this is a hard no. So she kind of trickled on me, and she then gave me the makeup again. It was like, just try it, use it on yourself. And so I did like the way it felt, and I did like the way it looked. But I think the idea of me doing another business when I'm already, like at the time I was working like 60 hours a week. You guys, normally I do like 60 weddings a year. And then this year is the first year I've ever had an employee within my business. So I've been doing all of this by myself. If you've never owned a small business, it is hard. It's hard to really balance your time, to figure out like what's the next step in marketing, and then it's a lot. It's a whole lot. So just the thought alone of like, I don't have time to do anything additional than what I'm already doing. And if you didn't know that, before I started my makeup artistry business, I was a director for a skincare and cosmetic company, which did not pan out the way that I had intentionally envisioned it, which obviously now worked in my favor. But these shelves actually are, I'm just going to step up so you can kind of get a glimpse. So these shelves right here have Jeunesse things on them. And you're probably like, oh, she holds inventory. No, only for like things that I use all of the time, which is like makeup or a can of something. But these are actually empty. So all of these are products that I have used and loved or sampled, and I keep them up here because I like them. And I'll also, this is my award, guys, so we'll share about that later. But so up here, I just keep things that just look like a nice decorative background, but these shelves have gone from holding thousands of dollars of inventory to products that I love, and I'm super excited to share them with you. But long story short, the reason that I even started my makeup artistry business was because I came out of a business that was not healthy for me emotionally, for our family financially, and I left that in a place where I'm like, well, great, now I need to supplement our income. So I was making full-time income doing that, and I was like, I need to find out what am I going to do. So that's where I literally woke up in December of 2018, and I was like, I'm going to be a makeup artist. And everybody was like, what is she doing? But anyways, long story short, that's kind of how I started my makeup business. But I was so burned from that. I was like, there's no way that I'm going to do another like sales company. There's no way I'm going to do that. So when Joy actually called me, this was about 8 months after she introduced Jeunesse to me. She called me and she was like, Cameron, we just want to invite you to come to the corporate headquarters in Florida to learn just more about Jeunesse, no strings, just to learn more about the company and everything that went along with that. And I was like, well, I'm not going unless Andy goes, because I'm never going to do another business without my husband's backing, without something that he can come along and do with me. And she was like, okay. So in the end of March, we flew to Florida. My first experience was awesome because I was able to actually go to dinner and have a one-on-one dinner meeting with the co-creator of the Envy Aerosol Airbrush makeup. So Yolanda, some people said they had trouble connecting. Okay. So Yolanda, we sat down, we went to sushi, just the two of us. And I had no idea who I was sitting with other than the fact that she like created this makeup. But at this point, this makeup meant absolutely nothing to me. And so we're sitting down and she has this big box and she kind of sets it on the table at this sushi place in Florida. And she literally tells me who she is. And she explains to me how, like, she was properly trained in Beverly Hills, and how she's done every national and international publication known to man, and all these different things that she's done in her life. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. Until it dawned on me that she was the creator of an aerosol airbrush product that I had used years before, which was her company. And now she's merged it with Jeunesse, and literally a light bulb went off and I was like, holy crap, I had no idea who I'm literally having dinner with. So after that meeting, it went amazing, but I still in my heart was like, I'm just not sure of the route, if this is best for me. So the next day, Andy and I went to tour the corporate headquarters. We got to literally sit between us and 10 feet of the founders of the company. Randy Ray and Wendy Lewis. And we also got to hear from the chief visionary officer. He came on and spoke, and it's not a big room. I mean, literally it's 250 people that are flown in internationally and throughout the US. And I mean, there's literally like people in the next seat, like translating, like from all across the world. So I was like super impressed. As soon as we walked through the door, I was like, whoa. This is nothing like the other place. And I had experienced the corporate headquarters of that last company. So I had a comparison to put it to. I had been there before and I had done those things. So I had a comparison and I was like, okay, this is like nothing like what I thought it was. And so when Andy and I heard them talk about, of course, the products, of course, those are great. But when I literally sat and heard these people come up and talk about the culture and the company and how we're a billion-dollar company in all these countries and everything that they were sharing, all of these like little light bulbs started going off. And by the end of it, Andy looked to me and he was like, why wouldn't you just try? Why wouldn't you just see? No one's ever heard of this makeup. Nobody is in our area is even doing this makeup. And he was like, you at least should just try and see. And so that's exactly what I did. So long story short, I have a slew of questions that people have been asking me, and when it comes to Jeunesse. So we're going to get into what is all this, but the first one is, what is a sip and spray? So what we are doing as a team, and me individually, but also, of course, with Joy and the other leaders on our team, is as people are wanting to use Jeunesse as a vessel to help their life in some way, whether it's financial, whether it's wanting to change jobs, or I don't know what they're trying to do it for. Everyone has a different reason. But basically, we have an amazing time. We go place to place. Where have you been so far, Joy? Maryland. That was so fun. Of course, we're in Florida all the time. North Carolina. We're going all over, and we are helping other people within Jeunesse build their business. And so you also, even if you're not within Jeunesse, you can totally host a sip and spray and get your envy for free. So literally, it's a totally casual, low key. We come in, we do little shade matches with the makeup. It does not cost anybody anything, but it's just a super fun way to get your friends together and try some of the amazing things that we have. The next question is, why am I in Florida? Don't you think, Joy, I'm going to turn it on us both. Don't you think that this is like fact, frequently asked question. They're like, why are you always in Florida? So what is so amazing about Jeunesse is that they offer the same amazing experience to some of our team members and not team members that we were able to get as far as literally flying to Florida. So it's not just like, oh, you have a spot, but our company is understands so much of what we have and backs the product. I feel like that's what I'm trying to say, like backs our opportunity, and they believe in us so much and they believe in what they have so much that they literally pay for round trip airfare, your one-night hotel stay, transportation. It's not just like open to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, but it is an opportunity for you literally to discover Jeunesse. So literally I am taking team members and different people that I believe that would be ready or who are ready that literally want to learn more about our culture and about our business, and the company does that for us. So that's why we're in Florida. We also, the other question, I'm going to follow up with this one. Do I really work one-on-one with the co-creator of NB AIRBRUSH? The other reason that we go is because Yolanda, I call her and I'm like, hey, we have X amount of people or girls that are going to be at Discover. Would you mind hosting a masterclass for us? And so, yes, I literally call her. That's our conversation. And then that's why we're also doing all of these masterclasses in Florida. So actually, she will jump on if technology is on our side, also at the very end of this call, and she will be sharing about the new product launching in November. So yes, we do. I've never seen another company also that allows you to work one-on-one with co-creators of products. I would be willing to bet that there's never been another company I've ever seen. Have you? I'm not even going to call out I almost said another company's name, but I'm not going to do that. But literally, I've never ever seen another person post in a company like this that literally is like, oh yes, we work one-on-one with the co-creators. That doesn't happen. We have another amazing girl in our team. And she is running with some of our wellness as far as the Zen. And she had a call with our co-creator of Zen Project 8, Mark McDonald. She had a call with him. And so I'm obsessed. Okay, why Jeunesse when I'm already so busy? And this is because people don't think always about the future. So people think like, okay, she's a successful makeup artist. She works 60 hours a week. She probably makes great money. So why is she doing this on top of everything else? If I break my hand, if I break my leg, if my child is chronically ill, if my husband is chronically ill, what is going to supplement our income? Unless you have insurance or a super fat savings account, typically people are not always thinking about what is the next step. And so Jeunesse doesn't always have to be just a supplement for everything else that I'm doing. But in the meantime, this is a vessel that is going to help me and my family make sure that we're extra financially sound. And this is also going to be something that it doesn't even have to be a second plan. This is the plan. Everybody says it's a plan A or plan B or whatever. No, this just fit perfectly into what I'm already doing. And I just feel like if I can have something that comes along that helps my family, that literally helps us get out of the rest of our debt. I feel like a lot of people don't even know that Andy and I have been, at one point we were over $30,000 in debt. So we can count the numbers on one hand. And so that's one of our goals, is that we have not used a credit card in almost 5 years, and we're almost completely out of debt. So Jeunesse goes to do that for my family. So I also want to make sure that I'm able to see my kids on the weekends. So when you do 60 weddings a year and you're now that's the income that you're making, or that's the income that you're used to have something a little bit additional, so that as much as I love my makeup business, I would love to be able to say, you know what, I'm not going to take 60 weddings because maybe that's a little overkill for my family. So I feel like busy people do better with additional things because you're already busy. You're already talking to people. You're already out there and doing this and that and connecting with others. So this was a perfect fit. So anyways, I'm going to move on and I'm going to let Joy speak, because I think it's really important that people ask all the time, like, okay, you shared like this one time about this detox, or you shared this one time about this energy drink, but we literally have 13 products. It's not like this big spread of overwhelmingness, okay? We literally have 12 or 13 products that I truly believe can serve every single person that you know in every form and facet. And if you literally listen to people, and you're truly hearing what they're saying, everybody has something they're trying to achieve, whether it's their health or their finances or whatever it is, time management, all of these things. I feel like this fits with every single thing that you would ever need. So I'm going to let Joy share, and just know I can tell you about all these products, okay? I know that I was blonde at once, but I can share. But I love the way that Joy shares about our products. So I'm going to let her do that, and then we're going to just keep rolling on along. If you have questions, is there a place that people can like ask something, Joy?
There is. On the,
if not, just unmute yourself and say, hey, and we'll get to you. But I'm going to turn it over to Joy. So what we're going to do is try to screen share. Okay. So we're going to try to pull this up really quickly. Oh, there is a chat option. Okay. It's not on my end. So if you are chatting, it pops up and we can see. So if you have any questions as we go along for me or for Joy or about anything that we're about to share, just feel free to just say it. This is like totally low key. So I'm going to try to screen share. Clearly I'm technologically savvy, and Joy is going to introduce herself because she introduced this to me. All right, hold on.
All right, we're going to switch shares.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's really close. Hey. So while Cameron is setting up the screen share, I'm going to share a little bit about myself. She said that I am a mom of 7. I stay home with my children. I actually homeschool them. And I am a licensed hairdresser and have been for 25 years. My husband is a home builder. He works for himself. And when I started having children, I knew that I wanted to be home. And so being at home and being a hairdresser, it's not always a great combination. So I was looking for something different. And I was introduced to the industry, and I loved that I could really control my schedule. So if I could only work one night a week, then I could work one night a week. And so I really fell in love with the industry about 18 years ago when my second was born. And I loved that I could bring value to my family. And if I was going to be out working, that it was good for everybody, good for me to get out of the house, good for my family to bring in that paycheck. And so over the years, I have done a few different companies. And probably 5 years ago, I was in a business that was primarily women. And it was great for the season that I was in. I had a child at home who needed a lot of my attention. And so when I would go out, it was girl time for me. So I was drawing a paycheck. It was girl time. It was good for everybody. And then I was approached by somebody who wanted to share a business opportunity with me. And I said, absolutely not. You should tell my husband. He had just shared with me that he was miserable in his job. And I encouraged him to look into the industry. And he's like, it's a bunch of women. I'm like, it's not. There's other things out there. And we just were looking for an avenue. So he jumped in. And I am a little competitive. My husband actually jumped into a company that offered residual income. And very quickly, his paychecks matched mine. And I was a little irritated. Happy for him, irritated for me. And so I very quickly phased out of what I was doing, and we partnered together, which was amazing. We love spending time together. We've been married for 21 years. And so that is actually how I landed where I am. with Jeunesse. Somebody saw that we were in that business together. We were car earners, and I got a phone call on my son's 18th birthday. Hey, would you take a look at an opportunity? And it sounded crazy to me. It was like, would you like to help launch North America, a new wellness company? And I was like, this sounds like sex trafficking. This is crazy to me. Like, what are you talking about? And I put it off with my husband. I said, let me ask him, thinking he would be like, heck no. I didn't leave the kids very often. And he jumped all over it. He's like, yeah, you should go. So I did. I'm so thankful I did. I remember pulling up to Jeunesse headquarters, and I looked at the building and I thought, where am I? I couldn't pronounce the company, had no idea where I was. I knew I was in Florida, but that was about it. I pinged him my address, sent him a picture of the building and said, if you don't hear from me in a while, check on me. And I walked into this building, and I had a very similar experience to what Cameron had. I went down with some incredible leaders in the industry that I trusted and admired, and they had done really well in the industry. And I thought, if they're willing to go, so am I. And so I'm going to share with you what I found. I got to meet the founders. I got to meet the doctors that created the products. Disclaimer: I'm not a science person. But when you hear incredible information that makes sense, and when I share that with you, you'll understand what I'm talking about, I couldn't help but be excited. And science or not, I knew that it lined up with everything that I wanted for my family. So are you able to screen share?
Yeah, girl.
Okay. So Cameron's going to screen share, and we're going to tag team on this. Let's see if she can.
All right, let me see if I can just play this.
Okay, so I talked about the fact that we have, it's going to take her a minute to get on the, are you able to jump on that screen? So.
Is it showing?
It is showing, but it's showing like your whole, there we go. Okay, these are our products. That we call it the Youth Enhancement System. And I am going to jump into each product. I'm going to keep it a very simple level. I'm a simple kind of girl. So I'm going to share with you a real quick breakdown of the products and some details about them. Okay, first of all, this is our advisory board. These are the doctors that are behind our products. They are the creators of the products, or they are the people that bring the products to us and share with us. And so I actually have met many of them in person. I have heard them share, and I have learned so much about the products from them. Dr. Newman and Dr. Giampapa, I encourage you to Google them and look them up. Dr. Giampapa is the godfather of anti-aging and is incredibly knowledgeable about so many things in this industry and in this realm of products that we're using. It's really quite mind-blowing. He's one of my favorites to listen to. Okay, APT 200. APT 200, do you want to pop to the next screen for me?
You know it.
There we go. So APT 200 is the molecule, the ingredient that is in our Luminous skincare system. I come from horrible skincare. Cameron can share with you, I'm one of the most sensitive clients that she's ever worked with. Everything affected my skin. I was extremely oily, acne prone, so sensitive. I also had discoloration from so many children, and I was always really anxious or nervous to try another product because so many things broke me out and just destroyed my skin. So when I saw this system, I thought, this is intriguing to me that it is one skincare system for everybody. I did love that I don't need to be an esthetician to share, but I was very confused that my husband, my children, my mom, and myself could all use the same skincare system, and we all have very, very different skin. But upon starting on the regimen, I'm obsessed. The skincare system has completely changed my skin. So it's a very simple system. You're going to cleanse, and then the serum, which I call the Holy Grail. It has radically altered my skin and so many of my clients. And then you're going to moisturize daytime, nighttime. The extra products that you see are, they're not essential, but they're super fun, and they are super helpful if you have a very specific need. So you have a moisture mask, a tightening mask, body lotion. These products have the APT 200, and what's so incredible is that talks to your skin. It's stem cell science. And when I heard that, I immediately was like, I didn't think that was good. I didn't really understand stem cells. So many of our products are stem cell based. So I'm going to give you like a really quick example of what that means. If you cut your hand at 4 years old, it will heal almost overnight. Cut it at 40, it's going to take a week or so, and at 80, could be 4 months. That's the power of the stem cells. You're born with stem cells, and as you age, you produce less and less stem cells. Therefore, you have internal aging, and you clearly see the effects of the external aging. So that's what it does. It talks to your skin, and it tells your skin what it needs. That is incredible. Instantly Ageless is up in the corner. This is instant gratification. We live in a microwave society. So I love that you just take a little teeny drop, you tap, 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 tap on your fine lines and wrinkles, and it is like magic. You clearly, before your very eyes, can watch it tighten, and those fine lines and wrinkles can disappear. It's incredible. You can use it on your forehead, your 11s, anywhere. It doesn't take very much. I do have some people that are addicted and kind of use it all day long, every day, and that's okay. It lasts about 4 to 6 hours, and it's an incredible product. Nara is our liquid collagen. It comes in a packet, which you can see at the bottom of your screen. You pour it in a water bottle. It tastes like Tang. It has incredible benefits for your skin, your fine lines, your pores, your wrinkles, your elasticity. It's also awesome for your hair, skin, and nails. As a hairdresser, I love that I have an option to offer my clients who come in and they're complaining about the growth of their hair. It's not growing fast enough, and this is an incredible option. It's also really great for your joints. I am not a runner, but I do have a lot of runners on my team, and they love how this helps with their joints. Okay, Envy. Envy is Cameron's, that's her baby. She's obsessed with that product. And that is what I shared with her, when she came into this company. But that little teeny can, let me snag a can real quick. This little teeny can is power packed. It is water based. It has vitamins A, D, and E plus aloe in it. The product that actually has the color is only 8% pigment, and it's an aerosol, so you spray it. It has the APT 200 in it. I have such incredible stories of people that started with Envy and saw their skin change from their breakouts to even some under eye issues. This product is incredible. So you've got your primer, your color, and your bronzer. So that's awesome. Reveal. I was at the launch of Reveal, which is our hair care system. And I may or may not have like rolled my eyes in my head when I saw 3 products pop up on the screen. I thought, 3 products? Anybody that has long hair probably uses 10 products. So it was very confusing to me, but this is a stem cell product, and the results that I personally have seen have been astounding. But it was intriguing to me that the products don't have the junk in them, but what they do have is incredible to keep your hair from falling out in the shampoo. There's actually botanical ingredients to keep that from falling out. And my hair was to my waist. After my daughter, I lost massive amounts of hair, looked like a small animal. I was very concerned. I actually had put in some hair extensions because I was so self-conscious. So I was very excited to find a product that could help me personally. As a hairdresser, I have never attached myself to a product line because I really had never found anything that really suited all of my clients. The serum is incredible. It's a water-based serum, so you can use it twice a day. It doesn't make your hair oily or your scalp oily. Praise the Lord, because I try to go as long as I can without washing my hair. And so I have found tremendous changes in the texture of my hair. The more babies I had, the worse texture issues I would have. And living in Virginia does not help. You step outside and humidity like wrangles your hair all up. So that's been incredible. And also thickness. And people that are having thinning issues have found incredible results with that product. And then the leave-in conditioner, I was confused. I thought, how in the world is somebody with long hair, past their shoulders to their waist, going to be able to get a comb through their hair? But the leave-in conditioner is incredible. I use the whole system without any issues, and it's been incredible, the results that I have found and also my clients. So I love that as a professional in that industry, that I feel incredibly blessed to have a product line that I can share, and the results are great for everybody. Okay, so I had no idea that wellness would probably be one of my favorites, but this screen right here has changed my life. As a stay-at-home mom of so many children, and my children are pretty close in age, I was exhausted. I managed to get through the day, and every time somebody would say to me, how do you do it? I'm like, you just do it. I just did it. I don't love coffee. Sometimes I wish that I did, because I just would drink a Coke in the afternoon, a terrible habit, but I needed something to get me to 7 p.m. when my husband would come home and rescue me. When I started on these products, I remember saying to him one day, I feel like I could run beside a car. I really do feel like a different person. And so Reserve is the #1 selling product that the company has, and it boosts your immune system. It has resveratrol in it. If you are Googling resveratrol, it will blow your mind. The benefits from balancing your sugar to boosting your immune system to reducing inflammation. And inflammation is the trigger to most disease and pain. Almost everybody that I share with or that has questions for me, they say, I went to the doctor and he put me on an anti-inflammatory. Well, that's typically what they do first, because we are so full of inflammation. So this reduces inflammation, and it allows your body to start behaving and functioning and accepting the other beneficial ingredients that you're giving it. Let me jump back to Reserve for 1 second. You see it's a pouch. You tear it off and you suck it down. It's kind of a gel type drink. It tastes like berries. It's delicious. My children drink it. My husband does. I do. It's awesome. Mine is a similar style packet. It tastes like lemon meringue pie. It is for your mind. It removes the plaque from your brain. And if you think about brain issues, from cognitive skills to memory to focus to clarity to even anxiety, this conquers all of those things. And think about younger people to older people. If that runs, there is not an age thing on mine. It's just not, when I get old and I can't find my keys. It's across the board. Revitablue is another packet. You pour it in water, you shake it up. It has blue-green algae. It also has sea buckthorn berry. Sea buckthorn berry and blue-green algae have incredible benefits, health benefits. But what this product does is it forces your bone marrow to release your stem cells. Going back to stem cells, they go to where your body needs help. And it helps to heal your body. So broken bones, internal organs that are not functioning properly. And to be honest, you guys, about 2 weeks after this product was released, a family member came to us and told us that they had a rare cancer, and they were going north to work with a doctor who was going to inject them to release their stem cells. And when he started telling me this story, I had goosebumps, and I remember thinking, I just learned about this. This is so crazy to me. And it was the same concept, and it was really a moment of validation for me. I really thought, well, this is amazing that there are other doctors out there who see the same incredible benefits. It just blew my mind. Finity is our most scientific product. It actually lengthens your telomeres. So when I was listening to this, I was the girl under the table Googling, what is a telomere? I couldn't even spell it. And what I found is telomeres are the tail ends of your DNA. So you are talking about true aging at the DNA level. As you age, your telomeres shrink and your cells die and oftentimes become toxic. This lengthens your telomeres, and we have so many incredible stories of people that have used this product for different health benefits. And as I've learned more recently, I've had so many questions about this product, but if you Google telomere plus almost any health disease, especially autoimmune issues, you will find that most of them are connected to shortened telomeres. Even I had a client reach out to me about alopecia, and I Googled telomeres plus alopecia. Alopecia is an autoimmune, and it is linked to shortened telomeres. So the science behind this product has won a Nobel Prize. That blew my mind. I remember thinking, wow, I'm not a science person, but I do know that a Nobel Prize is a big deal. So one of my favorite testimonials from this product is a lady who was struggling with Hashimoto's, took this product, and her Hashimoto's is no longer an issue for her. And that's a big deal. As women, we typically, as we age, hormones and thyroid issues are very, very common. So the last one is my favorite, AMs and PMs. Sorry. I remember, go cut me short. My favorite product. AMs and PMs, I remember Dr. G and Papa talking about this product, and I remember, thinking that's really strange. It's like a vitamin, and you take it at night and in the morning. But as he talked and he shared about the fact that these supplements, it's 77 plus vitamins and minerals, they go to the cellular level and they start to bring balance to your body, whether that be gut health or autoimmune issues, or for me, it was a hormonal imbalance. It starts to correct that. And when that starts to occur, people find energy in sleep. Well, when I got pregnant with my first child, sleep was out the door for me. And so when, I would say it's been 20 years since I've slept through the night, I wasn't kidding. So I was ready to give my right arm. I'm like, I'll take that with me today, and I'll tell you if it actually works. The science behind this is up for 2 Nobel Prize nominations, and the product works. The second night I slept through the night, and I remember thinking, I woke up, had no idea where I was, figured out where I was, woke my husband up to tell him I'd slept through the night. And he was like, awesome, I was still sleeping. And I'm like, I'm so excited. I woke up before my alarm. I felt energized, and I felt amazing. So it's not a drugged effect. If my children wake me up in the middle of the night and they need me, or they're just coming in and being loud, I can go back to sleep, which was also something that I was not able to do. I have so many people that have sleep issues that just love this product.
Now you're ready.
And okay, now we're ready for Zen. Zen Project 8, Cameron mentioned that earlier. Mark McDonald is the co-creator of that product, and he is also the fitness expert or expert for CNN. This whole program, I found it intriguing that it's not a weight loss program, it's a weight management program. And the more that I have learned about how this works, I actually love that this product can be used for everybody, really. It's designed to help you get into a healthy eating habit. You can eat real foods with this product. It does give you a guide on what you should and should not be eating. And you're going to eat every 3 hours to boost your metabolism. And so many of us, as a hairdresser, I was guilty. I'd go all day long. It'd be 3 o'clock. I'd grab a Snickers and a Coke, down them as fast as I could. Felt like garbage. Got to the end of the day. It's 9 o'clock at night, and I hit a drive-thru on the way home. And I wasn't eating a ton, but I was eating garbage. And what I was eating was just holding on to me. And it was frustrating. And I hear so many people say the same thing. And so you're going to get yourself into a healthy routine of eating every 3 hours, encouraging your metabolism to work like it should. And there's 3 different phases. You have a detox phase, which is a pill that you take. And it binds your fats and releases through your urine. Don't worry, you're not going to be in the bathroom for a week dying. So that's super, super beneficial. The second phase is your ignite phase. That's going to help you burn your belly fat. I love this supplement. For me, it helps to curb my cravings. I'm a chocoholic through and through. And I also am like a 3 o'clock, oh my goodness, I need to eat kind of girl. And so I feel like I'm not as full. I feel like, I just feel like I'm very content when I eat. And that's awesome because I often don't feel like that. And so this definitely helps me get through, and it helps to burn that belly fat. And then the last phase is for working out. So when it's your amino acids, helps to build your muscle. It also helps to cut down on that muscle pain that you have after working out. So The protein that you take in between meals, there's a vanilla and a chocolate. The chocolate is delicious. It tastes like a Wendy's Frosty. I actually do mine with water. I've never been a protein drink girl because I felt like they were gritty and disgusting and had a horrible aftertaste. I love this. I do mine for breakfast. I don't like to eat before 10 a.m., so I do a shake. But it has 21 grams of protein, 5 probiotics, and 5 grams of fiber. It is awesome for your digestive tract and people that have gut issues. It definitely keeps you feeling full, and it does. It tastes delicious. I kid you not. So we have professional athletes that use this program. They use it a little bit differently. You know, I'm looking to lose weight. They're looking to bulk. And then we have some people that just pick parts and pieces that are good for them. So I love that this works for everybody. Oh, y'all, I'm a Nevo addict. I'll just go ahead and put that out there right now. If you see me, I have a Nevo in my purse. There's probably one in my car. I have a fridge full. And I never drank energy drinks. I always heard how terrible they were for you, all the garbage that was in them. And so when they talked about energy drinks, I thought that's kind of weird. But these taste delicious. They're fruit juice based, then there are B vitamins, and then there's a plant-based caffeine. So you don't get the crash, you don't get that heart racing, you don't get the jitters, you don't get the, you know, I feel great and then I feel terrible and then you need another and another and another. It's a steady rise. It's an all-day energy and a steady decline. I love them. There's a peach mango, which is delicious. Mixed berry, give me all the mixed berry. Acai grape, and then lemon ginger tastes like real ginger ale. That is part of my breakfast as well. For my long days when we travel to Florida, Cameron and I start our day with Nevo. So that is the wheelhouse of products. I'm super excited that you guys are on here. I'm really thankful for you jumping on with Cameron. And she's back. So she was my behind the scenes. And I'm going to let her jump in. We're going to switch places again.
Oh, you're fine. Chairs. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
So while we are on products, I mentioned earlier that we have a special guest. And so Yolanda HALSTON, the co-creator of Envy Aerosol Airbrush Makeup, is with us tonight. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you so much for taking your time, Yolanda, to jump on with us. She has a special something in the works that I know she's going to share with us. So Yolanda, thank you so much for jumping on. Let me unmute. Can I unmute?
I think so.
I don't know how.
Can you do it?
Unmute. Okay. Can you hear us?
Yes. How are you?
Good.
I'm so happy to be here.
I know. Thanks for coming on.
My pleasure. My pleasure. It's so fun to listen to you speak about the products, Joy and Cameron, because all of our products are really amazing. And I have to say that I'm so honored to be partnered with a brand like Jeunesse because they do focus on health and wellness. And obviously what I have is a cosmetic product, right? So Envy is an aerosol airbrush product, but what makes Envy so special is that it is infused with Jeunesse's exclusive APT 200, which I heard you talking about. And it actually takes it from being just makeup to being a bridge between your skincare and your color cosmetics. That's what's so important because, you know, you can wear your beautiful bright lips, you can do smoky eyes, you can wear lashes, you can do all of those things, but it doesn't really matter what your color is. It actually really matters what your skin looks like, because when your skin looks good, everything looks good. And then your color cosmetics just become like, you know, changing your outfit or your earrings, more of an accessory. Your skin always needs to be beautiful. And because my background and my history is working primarily with skin, you know, my platform has always been making the skin look as beautiful and as natural. You know, Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition, those girls just look like they just rolled out of bed looking that great. Well, you know, there's makeup involved there. And so really just making sure that when you put your makeup on, that it looks like beautiful skin, not like you're, you know, you don't want people to compliment you on your makeup. You want people to compliment you on how great you look. And that's really what my focus has always been. And so to be able to have a product that you can apply and wear and look so natural, or you could build up the product and highlight and contour and get that, you know, that beautiful, you know, more polished look as well. So this product with Envy, you can do so many things with it, and you can actually, from a teenager who is just learning how to wear makeup and, you know, maybe has skin issues, all the way up to the most mature customers where they don't want makeup to settle in their fine lines. The Envy product actually works across the board for all age groups, in all environments, whether it be extreme humidity or really dry. So you have to actually try the product. I really encourage you to just get the product on your skin and see the difference, because I know you're going to love it.
Yay! Do you have anything else to share in regards to what's coming? Are we allowed to share?
I do. So, you know, if you don't know me, then maybe you don't know that I actually am the inventor of the aerosol airbrush. So I had this idea long before there were spray-on sunscreens or spray-on self-tanners to actually be able to spray your makeup on your face to get the most natural look. Also to be able to cover things like burns or, you know, tattoos, etc. There's so many things you can do with it. So we've always focused on the face, but in November, we're launching leg and body products. I know you've been teasing it.
Okay.
I know you've been teasing it, and it is really, honestly, you know, I know there's a lot of leg and body products out there. You know, most of them, they, you know, cover and, you know, make the claim of, you know, making it look like pantyhose. Honestly, we just want to make it look like real skin, right? Like you're not wearing anything. So that's what our leg and body does. You can cover with it. Honestly, you can still cover a tattoo with it. But it will give you color. It will, but also it's half the pigment of the Envy BB Perfecting Mist. So it has half the pigment, the mineral pigment, and we replace that mineral pigment with bronzer pigment, so it gives you the glow. And I know you saw it in our master class the last time. We did literally like I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go. That's it. That's all you have to do. Just do a quick mist just like that. And then this is the brush. Actually, we're not launching the brush at exactly the same time because we will get it in a little bit later, but I just want you to see the difference.
So crazy.
So this matches my skin tone, but look at how perfect it looks. It gets rid of that, like, you know, modeling and the freckles and all the veins and all of that you'd see with your normal skin tone. And it stays put. So you could actually put this on, you could swim in it. You can wear it all day. It will not come off. And, you know, I know that Cameron can speak to that when she's doing her brides. We just had a bride recently that posted her décolleté and how she was just glowing and looked beautiful, and her makeup artist was so obsessed with it. So, you know, it really is a product that, because I'm a makeup artist, it's really important to me that the product works. Number one, it's going to stay on, not come off on your clothing, and it is going to last all day until you take it off. So the other day, my brand manager called me, and she was like, you know, we're getting ready to launch this product, and I really want to know what you think. Is it like an 8 to 12 hour lasting product? Because we did the testing, and I'm like, well, we can't say that it only lasts 12 hours because I could put it on at 8 a.m. and I could still be wearing it. You know, I could go to the beach all day, rinse the important parts, right? Not use soap on my leg. And then, you know, put on a little dress and go out. And at 2 a.m., my legs still look perfect. And so, you know, I think that this is a product that sort of crosses over. We have our beautiful, obviously, BB Perfecting Mist that's like a skincare treatment. But the leg and body product, it's something I think that is a door opener for people that, you know, maybe they don't use foundation, or maybe they have never thought about, you know, highlighting and contouring. But spraying products on your body is so easy. It is so you know, across the board, whether you wear a lot of makeup or you don't wear a lot of makeup, you can always put this on for wearing shorts to a soccer game, you know, going to the gym, going to the beach, you know, going out for a beautiful night on the town wearing a nice dress. So this is a product that actually I think relates to every woman, because who wants to wear stockings? Nobody.
No thanks.
Gotta be white.
Right?
Joy's gonna be my first demo model though, with her legs.
Woohoo! Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I gotta see it.
Casper.
So,
That's what she calls me, Casper.
well, we are going to launch this product 1st of November, and then I don't know if it's been announced officially, and maybe I shouldn't say it out loud, but every month of November, every weekend of November is going to be Black Friday weekend. So we're going to have 4 Black Friday weekends. Do you not know this?
Sorry.
And maybe I'm going to get in trouble for this, but I'm just going to ask for forgiveness. Week number 2 is NV weekend. So we're going to make specials. We're going to have so many beautiful packages. Body products are obviously going to be in there, but you know, if you don't have your NV primer, bronzer, shimmer, and your foundations, then that is the weekend to grab them, because you are going to get some really great, amazing deals. So I'm super excited.
Oh, yay! I already marked my little calendar. Andy, grab it. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I mean,
my pleasure.
So excited. So we love you so much. Thank you for always being transparent and so helpful all the time. And we're really thankful to have you. So thanks for popping on.
Well, I'm thankful for you too. I can't tell you enough. You guys, like, I can't be everywhere in the world at the same time. So to have, you know, you, Cameron, and Joy, you know, deliver this message to people, because once you get it on your skin, you don't want to ever wear anything else. And so to actually have people out there that know how to use it and, you know, explain all the benefits to it, that makes so much to me. You have no idea. I love you so much, and thank you.
Love you too. Thank you. Yay.
Bye,
All
you
right,
guys.
and love you too. Well, we also have one
Love you,
more
babe.
amazing guest. So Lori Gassamy is with us. So she is another amazing leader and mentor to us within Team Freedom. And so she is going to just give you a little bit of information actually on the business side and what Jeunesse looks like as far as being a global company. So thanks, Lori, for hopping on, girlfriend.
Hey guys, I'm sitting here like trying not to jump out of my seat hearing all the good things for Yolanda. I'm like, what? Let me write this down. Where's my pen?
Second week in November.
This is exciting.
Let's just make a little note right now.
Just another reason why I love this holiday season, right? Lots of good things to happen. So, hey guys, thanks for jumping on. I will make this short and sweet. I know that we have had you on here quite some time now, and I'm sure you guys have, well, your kids are probably in bed. What am I thinking? I'm an hour behind, so my kid's still awake, and I'm in Texas, so I'm out here in Dallas, Texas area. Absolutely love these two ladies that are doing this for you guys. Cameron's amazing. I really only know Cameron now, what, 6 months-ish, going on something like that. When she joined Jeunesse and Team Freedom, we met, completely clicked, and here we are today, rolling, and everybody's just loving what Cameron has to say. I'm like, Cameron, can you please talk to all of my friends and family too? Thanks.
This is recorded.
Good. This is good. So I can pass it on. So guys, if you know Cameron, then you know she means business. When she joined, I thought, you know, is she going to do this? How well will she do? She just does so well at what she already does, just like she was saying. Like, is she going to take this and run with it? Well, the beauty of it is obviously it mirror matched what she already did. But she also saw that, okay, not only does it mirror match what I do, and I can kind of intertwine this with my lifestyle, I know tons of people that would love to make extra money and tons of people that love great products. So this is like a whole nother level. And so I really think ultimately at the end of the day, that's why we do so well. And that's why Cameron's doing so well, because she's excited to share with all of you. She's on her way to the top. I always say to Cameron and Joy, they are diamonds in the making. And I know you guys don't know what that means, but that's a very high rank in the company that does extremely well and goes on trips and lives a lifestyle of freedom. I like to use the word freedom, not just income and money, because I know money is not everything, but I will tell you what money can do for you is everything. And that brings me to my story a little bit. I will tell you my background real quick before I give you some facts about the business. I actually joined this industry 7 years ago this month. So this is actually my anniversary month, which is exciting. I was shared by a complete stranger. I owned a cleaning company. My company was cleaning his house out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. If you guys are in Richmond area, you know, very close to you. I had business from Washington, D.C. all the way down to Richmond. And this gentleman, we cleaned his house, my employees did. And he called me the next day and he asked me if I'd be open to an opportunity. What he didn't know was that I was struggling in my business. Financially, I was barely getting by. And if anybody on here is a small business owner, or if you know someone that is, you know you have to pay your employees before you pay yourself. Okay, and that sucks sometimes. And when things were tight, it is what it is, and I had to pay them and I had to suck it up. Well, that means my kids had to suffer. When I say suffer, I mean they didn't really know, but at the same time, I was struggling paying the cheerleading costs. Like, they were loving their cheer, and it was very expensive. I was not paying utilities to pay for their cheer. I mean, it was that time in my life. Now, nobody knew that around me, because nobody walks around with signs on their forehead saying, I'm in debt, I'm barely getting by, I'm about to short sale my house, I missed last month's mortgage payment. Okay, nobody's gonna talk about that. But the truth is, I was there, and this gentleman, I feel so grateful to this day that he shared this opportunity with me, because here I am, fast forwarding. I'm no longer a single mom of 3 girls, by the way. I am married. I met my husband in the industry, but the industry itself has changed my life. And why? It is not just money, like I said. It is what the money has done for me. I feel very blessed to say I'm not going to be in debt to send my kids to college, okay? This industry is allowing me to make the extra income to send my girls to school. I no longer use credit cards, because this industry is allowing my husband and I to pay for things in cash. I love helping people. I didn't realize what this business could do, not only for me, for people that I know. So you help other people win, and you win too. So many people join for the smallest things, extra $500 a month, you can do that. And so here at Jeunesse Global and Team Freedom, we joined this business about a year and a half, 19 months ago now, and it's amazing. And I will tell you that my husband and I met in our last company in this industry. We did very well. I will say my husband was very blessed to make millions in the industry. And it was a really big decision for us to come here to Team Freedom or with Team Freedom and Jeunesse Global because of how well we did. But let me tell you why we did that. I'm telling you this because we are not special. We did nothing special to make the income that we have made in the industry. We just want to help others. And so therefore, when you have a company that has the product line that Jeunesse has, that will absolutely, people fall in love with it. It's blowing up completely all over the world. We're in 147 countries, and the United States is untapped. So there you go. When we learned that this company had phenomenal products backed by science, okay, scientific data, third-party trials, patented ingredients, plus the United States is untouched, we said, heck yeah, sign us up. Where do we sign? I want a part of this. Why? Because why not? We share every day. Everybody shares, talks about. Matter of fact, my husband and I just went and saw The Gemini or The Gemini Man or something like that with Will Smith. It is awesome movie. Love Will Smith. Okay, any movie he's in, I'm gonna brag about it. But I am not getting a free popcorn the next time I go to the movies. All right. Every time we go to a restaurant, we might talk about it. Even take a picture. Yes, I'm guilty. Take a picture with my phone and post it on Instagram or Facebook. I am one of those. But nobody's giving me a free appetizer the next time I go to the restaurant, guys. We have smartphones. Why not work from them? When I learned that, when that really clicked for me, I thought, why not? Why can't I live an amazing lifestyle with financial freedom so my husband and I can retire younger, travel, take care of our parents? He has elderly parents that we have to financially help take care of. I want to be able to do that without it being a burden. I want to make sure that I leave a legacy behind for my children. All of these factors that surround just sharing products and sharing opportunity and having fun doing it. So I tell you what, guys, I do this business personally and in pockets of time through my day. And I'm sure that Joy and Cameron are the same way. We never stop our life to do our business. We do our business while we're out and about. We do our business through periods of time in our life. And it's been amazing. And it's very rewarding, extremely rewarding. And to watch people get results on their skin, plus make and health. Now we have health products. Last company I was in, it was mainly skin. Feel better in their health and actually make income while doing it. It's a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. So when Cameron said, Lori, would you speak tonight and just share your story and share a little bit about the business? I thought, absolutely, because I never know who's watching. I never know, Christmas is right around the corner. Who wouldn't like to make an extra couple $100, $500 a month would be incredible. Not just that, 2020 is around the corner. What do you have? What are your goals set for 2020? Are you, looking at build an extra retirement or retirement at all, or a certain savings account? How about take your family on an amazing vacation without going on a debt in any type of debt next summer? Pay off your student loans. I have friends and 40 years old, they're still paying on their student loans. I mean, these are things that people want to do, but they don't know exactly how to do it. And I love to be able to say, I have a way. I have a way, no matter what your background is, what you do for a living right now, to do a little side gig, to make this little extra money and make a difference. And then share with people so you can make a ripple and make difference in their lives too. So I really appreciate you guys jumping on here this evening, and I absolutely adore these two ladies. They're on fire. I truly believe just with the Envy line alone, we could make millions. Let's be honest. It's patented. It is nothing like it is on the market. I don't care how many companies bring out another aerosol airbrush foundation. They will not have our APT 200. And this company is solid. It is an amazing foundation that is already doing billions. It did a 1.46 billion last year, and US is not touched. So I believe that Envy is going to be a huge product in the market, and I'm excited for more and more people to share it. So thank you guys. I'm gonna throw it back to you, Cameron, and I am excited to hear about everybody's thoughts and comments on everything that they've heard tonight.
I know, I'm super excited. Well, I won't take up anybody else's time for much longer, but you know the tea, you know the scoop about everything that I'm sharing. So the next time that you hear me talk about Finity or Revita Blue, maybe you'll be like, oh yeah, she talked about that. Joy talked about that one time. Oh yeah, and then we also have the Blackwater.
Oh,
We haven't even talked about Blackwater.
we didn't.
Well, you'll have to catch me on Instagram. We'll talk about Blackwater there, but it's amazing.
Or your open house.
Oh, I'll have it to share.
Yeah, let's go to the open house to get some Blackwater.
That's right. Good idea.
Yeah.
I know. Open house coming soon, December 8th. So anyways, we're super excited. Would love to have you come along in this journey, but even so, just supporting me in my journey, this could be for you. It could never be for you. Totally respectful either way, but I'm just super excited to share my heart, tell you about where I'm going, why I'm going there, and this is an amazing vessel to help me get to whatever the next step is God has for me, y'all. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys have an amazing week ahead, and we will chat soon. Bye. You know how to end the meeting. Do we even know how to end the meeting?